Hey, welcome back to Mapleberry Farm. We're showing you how we're owning our lives to help you do the same. Got a bug flying around me. Anyways, it's about 7 in the morning, maybe 7:30. Just get back from checking my trail cam. Check this out. So, we got a new resident here. Pretty cool. I actually have a bunch of cool pics. This most recent one. We get quite a few cool pics. But look at this here too. We got the baby moose, little calf following mama. So that's cool too. And then this picture here, some kind of bird, I think. It's kind of hard to tell in there. But that bear, that was really cool. So we're gonna get at the deck today. Gonna go get a workout in first. Then Sammy's got a fishing tournament. Then we're gonna do that deck. So let's get at her. All right, so we're gonna get at that deck here now. Sammy won a fishing rod at the fishing tournament. I want to show you something here that we're using on the deck to pull the boards in tight. My buddy lent this to me, and this thing is awesome. Check this out. So you see that white thing there? I'll get Ashley to hold the camera and I'll show you how it works. All right, so we chalked a line up here. That's so we know where we're coming with these boards. Somebody else asked about why we're not staggering the joints. And the reason why we're not staggering the joints, like I mentioned in the comment, is that there's no joints to stagger. This is just straight 16 footers. So if we were going 20 feet, then we would stagger joints, but there's no need to with that crazy looking bug is on you. Crush him. But now that we killed that bug. But yeah, so there's no joints to stagger. Another thing somebody asked is about if we're putting a gap there. And again, we're not doing that either because this wood is still damp. It's still wet wood. So you put these up tight, that'll just make its own gap on its own. It'll shrink up itself. Another thing I'm doing is if you look at the boards here, like if you look at the end of the boards, like right at the end, if you're looking at that end, you'll see like the way it crowns, I put the crown so that like the coils go this way, right? I put that up so that if it was the other way, if it was that way, it might start curling up that way. That's just something I seen somebody else do, and I never actually knew about that part. At least I didn't remember from when I did this before, but so I did doing that now. It made sense. But I'm going to show you how this thing works. This is really cool. So I started out with this one. But see, like this here, like to keep this gap, you just put that on the joist there, and then this piece and look at that. That just brings it right in. And then you can just go along, do your thing. And then we just go along and do all the bottom ones, and then you take this and I'll put it like wherever else there's a gap. And then you can usually get a few of them on any one that's up there of any significance. And then we go and just bang all the top ones off after. But what a cool rig. I didn't realize how handy this would be. This thing is awesome. If I was doing any amount of decks on a regular basis, I would definitely pick one of these up. And I would pick up a standing screwdriver. And I used that when I framed houses in the past doing the floor. He actually even mentioned renting one. I very well may do that for the floor. But you can go around and just stand there, right? But I just wanted to show that, and we're going to bang these boards off. Oh, there is something I want to do though before. So we get another package. We're going to open up here. This here, this is a Gerber that every SIGs gets, like a SIG up. That's what I was in the Army. And you always had your Gerber. You needed to have your Gerber. And you wouldn't be surprised how much you use it. She's got her taped up good. So this is actually from a buddy of mine in the Army and his wife that I actually went, this guy who sent this, I did basic training with him. Then I did my trades training with him. So I took my signals, because that's what we were. He's still in. We spent time in Quebec. We spent time in Kingston. If you see the camera jigging around, it's because we don't have the tripod right now, and Ashley's getting eaten alive by bugs because she's like almost nude out here. But so I went to, basic SIGs course. So that was a signal operator, it's called. It's anything communication, satellites, things like that. And we were on that, and then we were on, later on, I did an IST, which is an information system technician, which is a whole other course. Like, they brought in all these other things you could take. They kind of amalgamated a bunch of things, or added things anyways for further training. And then we were on that together too. So me and this guy just somehow ended up on like every course you could take in the Army together. And so it was pretty cool. So now, but he sent me this, him and his wife. So Adam and Becky. Pretty awesome. Man, he's got her taped to the nines. Oh yeah, see behind us? That's the screened in area that I was showing you in the last video from the inside. That's it. It's pretty cool, eh? Man, it's so awesome. USB. Check this out. Another GoPro. And this has a couple things already that another one that we have got didn't have. We're kind of pairing these things all together too. I've even broken something off of one of the other ones. Not the actual camera, just like a case or like an accessory. Oh yeah, nice. There's some more of those stick things. Like we had stuck one on something else. On one of our tables that we were just filming with. That's actually in the shack now. Oh, nice. And another one of these clips. So, if you remember, we ran the campaign for shirts a while ago, and it was to raise money to get a GoPro. We ended up getting 3 GoPros and selling, I think, including the ones we gave for a 3,000 subscriber and things like that. Somewhere it's 15 to 18, 15, 16, something like that, right? We sold. So we raised some money. We ended up throwing that into some solar equipment. And we've had Steve send us one. We got one from Cassandra. And now we got one from Adam and Becky. And I think the baby needs us. But pretty awesome. Baby's gonna open the door any second.
Okay, honey, I'm coming.
Right in there, bud. And we get to go be parents for a minute, or at least Ashley does.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get building the deck though. So awesome. So thanks to Adam and Becky.
Yep, coming, honey. I'm coming, honey.
We're going to get building at the deck. That's awesome. It's amazing. These are going to help. It's so much easier. I can't believe as soon as we just having more the more the better. It actually is crazy because now that we're filming all the time, we have cameras dying all the time and switching cameras around. We have like one here, one over there, and we go around to all these different ones, so it's pretty cool. We get to go tend the baby. I'm gonna start building the deck. Alright, so we got half the deck on there now. We're gonna need to get some more screws, and the hardware store in town is closed. It closes at 1 p.m. on Saturdays, and then it's not even open Sunday, so we think we're gonna have to go to the city, like over an hour away. We got to get the plywood and stuff there anyway, more than likely, so oh well, we got half that done, and it is blazing out here today. Anyway, if you're new here, we're building an off-grid cabin, and it's just the three of us doing it, 3-year-old and me and Ashley. So like, subscribe if you're new here, hit the bell for notifications, and get notified of the new uploads to see the progress and all that stuff. See ya.